Almost all of these solar panels on this roof don't work. I called the manufacturer and asked them about it. They could tell from the data they had that there was a power surge, most likely a lightning strike. With that power surge, the majority of these panels are toast. All right, so if we look underneath this panel, right there you have an Enphase micro inverter. Each one of these panels has one of those micros underneath it. That's the thing that was fried by the power surge. They cost like 200, 300 bucks a piece. So just to replace them on the roof, we're talking like $2,000 or $3,000. Let me explain the situation here. We have a single mom who bought solar panels because she wanted to save money on her electric bill, and she got a loan for them. So now she's paying a loan payment and she's paying her power bill. Now she needs to replace all this, and it's probably a $5,000 to $6,000 project. The thing that completely blows me away about this is that all the damage on this system could have been avoided if you had one $100 device for surge protection. I really don't hear a lot of people talking about this. So I'm going around looking at all of these microinverters, checking the serial numbers and testing them to see which ones are bad. But if you look on the back of my truck, you will see a nice stack of microinverters from Enphase. So I submitted a warranty claim for this customer, and Enphase specifically denied it, and they should have, because it's not covered. Like acts of God or things that are outside the manufacturer's control is not covered, that voids the warranty. I talked to somebody there, one of the customer support representatives, and they were sympathetic to the situation, and they pulled some strings and they got me those replacement microinverters pro bono so that I'd be able to help out this customer. I gained a ton of respect for Enphase, but I wanted to make this video for educational purposes so that I can help other people not get into these types of situations. If you have a solar panel system on your roof, install whole home surge protection. Okay, so solar panels are removed. I'm starting to swap out all of these micro inverters. Woo! Got it. Whole home surge protection is installed, systems back on, all those panels have been fixed, and we're producing power. It's a fair warning. If you don't have a whole home surge protection on your system, I highly recommend you add it, because likely enough, if you do have a voltage increase, power surge, or something like this, it's going to damage your equipment, and it will not be replaced by warranty. You can always try to warranty it, but the majority of the times it won't be replaced because it shouldn't be replaced. And if it is replaced, that's just because the manufacturer is being nice. And they have like reserve accounts for situations like this that they can kind of donate to. So that's been installed there. A few things about surge protectors. If you're doing lightning, I think it needs to be over like 50 kV. Like 50 kV if it's for like lightning. They make them as the same manufacturer as your panel. If they're like the plug-in ones that look like a breaker, I believe it has to be the same brand. So if you have a Square D panel, you want like a Square D one. They make outdoor rated ones that is kind of like installed like on the exterior of your home, like next to your panel, and then gets wired up into your panel. And they make some that like fit inside your panel or below. Like this one I have from Square D, it's just a knockout, and then the wires that go into a breaker installed here. So not crazy expensive. There's a lot of different brands. I hit up a distributor, Monroe Titan. They distribute cable and PV equipment, and they found a lot of different surge protectors and gave me a lot of different consulting and recommendations. So if you are interested in buying any kind of like cable or PV or anything, feel free to hit them up, and I'll link some of their suggested surge protection devices below as well.